Talk, the international talk show presented by Black Globe International Pageants. I am Dr. Stephanie Wynn, the CEO and founder of Black Globe International Pageants, and I am super excited to talk to you about the show and introduce you to this season's host, your reigning 2024 Ms. Black Globe International, Kim Anderson. Kim is an outstanding queen. She is an undefeated pageant coach and etiquette coach. She works with the littles all the way up to the adults. Miss Anderson has been the TLC star of Little Miss Atlanta. What? That's right. Her own television show, TLC, already knowing that this lady is going to be awesome right here on Queen's Talk. So, ladies and gentlemen, your queen, your former Ms. Black Globe United States, formerly a Queen of Arizona, currently the reigning highest queen of the land, Ms. Black Globe International, Queen Kim Anderson. Welcome, Queen. Hello, how are you?
I am wonderful. And you, Dr. Wynn, how are you?
I am so excited to have you today. I'm so excited for you to host Queen's Talk. I'm really looking forward to the show. What do you think about it so far?
I'm really excited about it. I've had an opportunity to speak with several people on the topics of health and beauty and travel. And I've also spoken with a few queens and getting them lined up to come on so we can interview them and see their side of view, on several subjects. So it's going good so far. I'm pretty excited about it.
Awesome. Awesome. Good, good, good. So I heard you mention that the show, the topics will be travel, health and beauty, and also talking to people who are making an impact, including the Black Globe International Queens and others. Is that right?
That is very right. Yes, because the impact that a person has is what's really important. And we need to make sure that we start to connect and we begin to network so that we can all support each other out here. We have a lot of information and we need to open up our voices and share it with people.
Awesome. I love that. I love that. So for this first episode, let's talk a little bit about some travel stuff. So I know the queens do a lot of traveling. Where are you going next for the international pageant?
Thank you so much for asking. We are traveling to Ghana. Can you believe that? We're going to Africa. So we are going to Ghana, and women from around the globe will be coming to compete for my title. And my category is Ms., and they can be 18 years of age or better. The reason 18, no, take that back, 36 years of age or better. Our 18-year-olds are in the Ms. category. However, women from around the globe will be coming to compete for my title, and it's a lot to go to Ghana. It's a lot of information. I had to call the embassy. I had to look online. I had to network with other people who've traveled abroad, but there's a lot of things that it takes before you can go to Ghana.
I definitely know that you have to have a passport that is good for a minimum of 6 months past the date that you expect to leave Ghana. So I understand that the international pageant is in December of 2024.
Correct. The 1st of the 14th.
Okay, as a result of the December timeframe, then that passport must be good at least until July of 2025. So that makes a difference on, and then it takes a while to get a passport.
So, it does. And if you want to have it expedited, you have to pay extra.
Okay. So, but expedited still doesn't cut the time down a whole lot. So, so people, if you're thinking that you can get your passport in a week or two, that's probably not accurate. You need some time. Give yourself at least 90 days to get your passport.
They say 6 to 8 weeks, actually.
Okay. So that's good. That's good. 6 to 8 weeks. That's if we can get that, making sure that people are getting that. I would still say go for 3 months, give yourself 12 weeks because you never know what happens,
And guess what else I learned?
What else?
It's about vaccinations.
Oh, okay. What about vaccinations?
Well, I was always told in order to go to Ghana and to travel abroad that you had to have like 36 shots. So I've reached out to all of my doctors, my PCP, like, I need clearance, get me ready, set me up. This is going to take a year. But however, I received some information from the African diaspora. And would you like to know what it says?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, it's kind of short. It says vaccines. So for the yellow fever shot, you need to make your appointment with a travel clinic now. So anyone is wanting to go to Ghana in December, you need to make your appointment now to get that yellow fever shot. So now the yellow fever shot is valid for 10 years or a lifetime. And this is the only vaccine that is required for travel. And it is recommended that we go to a travel clinic in our state. So I'm not sure what that means, but I still want to reach out to my PCP and see if she wants to handle it or she wants me to go to a travel clinic. Then they said that there's a possibility that they might try to sell you this big old package and scare you. And they're like, it's no malaria there. You don't have to worry about that. And that is only in pill form anyway. It's not a vaccine. And they do suggest that you take the pills for the malaria, but they did say that it's not as bad as it appears. Just want to make sure that you're safe and you're able to keep others safe as well. So there's a lot of vaccines that I guess you can get, but I'm understanding just one vaccine, which is a yellow fever, and then the pills for malaria.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. I have heard that from some key travel agents who are actually over there in Ghana, and they go back and forth from America to Ghana. So I have heard that it was definitely a required, it's the yellow fever. And then I love that to know that the malaria are pills as opposed to an actual shot. So that's fantastic. And I also have heard you need all these 10s and 20s and 30s of shots. So
Yes.
I thought that was a lot. I had a friend who went to Ghana. I was just talking to her the other day. She owns a mental health facility. And we were talking because I am a licensed professional counselor. So those are my people, right?
Yes.
And she had gone to Ghana on a trip, and she said, we're going to love Ghana. So I'm looking forward to going to Ghana. So are you?
Yes, I am.
Awesome.
I said I'm going to Ghana if I have to go along.
Yeah, me too. It'd be me and you, whatever.
Yeah, I'm so excited about the parade when you get off the plane.
Yes, yes.
All the festivities, the gospel fest. I'm so excited.
Oh my God.
Sightseeing, everything.
Well, I definitely hope you get some more people on the show so they can talk about what's coming up in Ghana, maybe in the future.
Absolutely.
Oh, wonderful. So awesome.
We actually have a travel consultant that we will be, expert rather, that we're going to be speaking with next week.
Okay.
And she's going to talk to us and tell us not only about travel and what's needed, but how to get some residual income.
Ooh, I love it. Oh man, that's gonna be okay. Okay, we'll
Yes.
to that next show for sure, for sure. Listen, being a beauty queen, I know that you have some health and beauty tips for us. So one little quick secret that you would want to share with people. What do you think?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for asking. And it doesn't matter if you live in Arizona, the West Coast, in the desert, if you're in the middle, in the Midwest, or back in the East Coast. It is so essential for our skin and just for us as humans that we drink a lot of water. People think that they're hydrated, and actually you can go to the doctor and find out that you are not hydrated. And water is so essential, especially during our summer and fall months, is because the weather gets a little bit drier. So it's really, really important that we definitely do that. Make sure you get some natural vitamin D by being out there in that sun. I get a lot of compliments on my skin, and that's because the first thing that I do in the morning is I drink a bottle of room temperature water straight down, get my body going, get everything flushed out. And then instead of drinking a lot of soda, I make sure that I drink more teas. And I've also watched my sugar intake because that can give you like little pimples and things on your face. So I've been using more of the sugarcane sugar than anything, but that and some sunscreen, you'll be okay.
Okay, so you say if you're using sugar, you want to use a natural whole sugar.
Yes, to prevent all the pimples and all that on your face.
That's good. That's good. That's wonderful. And definitely getting that water together is so important. I also know that being dehydrated, you can't focus, you can't think as clearly. So that's just a little side effect of being dehydrated. So I love that. I look forward to making sure that I got my little cup of water right here.
Good.
Oh, that's one of the tricks I know.
Right.
making sure when you're wearing lipstick, to
Okay.
make sure that you're drinking from a straw and that you're not turning a bottle up to your head or
That's
anything like
right.
that. It takes your lipstick off horribly, but the straw helps to keep it looking pretty okay, a little
Yeah.
longer. There are even things that you can put on to help your lipstick stay on, but that's another story.
Mhm.
I'm super
You're right. You're right.
okay.
So just to piggyback off of that real quick, it's a couple of things. As an etiquette coach, ladies don't drink out of bottles. That's one. So you have to drink from a straw. And then number two, the good thing about the whole beauty thing and what you're saying, drinking out of straw and lipstick, I do a face preserver. So when I put on my makeup, I set it for the day. And I know when I travel, like some of my friends, they'll go and have to pat their face and put on powder. They say, Kim, where's your makeup? I said, at home. I don't do that. I put it on once in the morning and I set it. And then the trick is you take a Kleenex and you blot your face and then take it away. And it's just like you put it on a brand new face.
Wow. So are you blotting like later on in the day or are you blotting right after you set it?
And no, you're blotting once you begin, because you know how we have a beautiful melanin in our skin, which makes our skin so pretty. So it's important that we blot all of that oil. That oil is that melanin that we're giving off. We need to block all of that, blot all of that off, and it'll be fresh. Want me to show you?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Hold on, let me get a Kleenex. Okay,
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So this is super exciting. We're going to listen, this queen is an etiquette coach and a pageant coach, undefeated pageant coach. So this is a beauty tip that I think we all might benefit from. So I'm super excited. This is Queen's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Here we
Yay.
go. Here's the queen. All right, Queen
Okay.
Kim.
Ta-da!
All right, this is the Kleenex now for the
So the
blotting.
Kleenex,
Okay. All right.
you just need one Kleenex, right?
Okay.
Okay, so I want you to look real good at my face. And you
Uh-huh.
can see the shiny parts. See?
Yeah, I don't know. You look beautiful. I'm
Thank you.
sure.
Well,
Okay.
get ready. It gets better. You ready?
Okay, I'm
That's
ready.
a big trick. Here we go.
Okay. Okay, so you're not rubbing it at all, I see. You're just kind of putting it on and it's not moving. Okay. Oh, okay. Come up a little bit. That does look fresher. It looks fresher.
Yes. See, all the
Okay.
oil is gone. And so all of the oil ends up on here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
See?
Yeah, I see. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, but
And then
but
if
it
you need
doesn't
to
look
do something small, if you want to check your eyes, just take that Kleenex and just blot.
okay. And get
That
ready.
what that
So
does is it takes the oil off and it gets you ready for the next couple of hours.
it looks like it takes off the sweat too, because when I get to, ooh, Lord, I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna have to do that blot thing. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
you're
Well,
so welcome.
listen, I'm going to get ready to get out of here for this episode today of Queen's Talk. And I would just like to, as I close out my time, I would like for you to go ahead and give them some closing thoughts or statements. And I'm super excited to learn about the shot that's needed when we go to Ghana and not necessarily all the stuff that they try to sell you. I'm super excited to learn about that beauty trick, the two. That was some awesome beauty tricks that you gave us. Thank you so much. And the etiquette strategy and skill, as you are the undefeated pageant coach as well as etiquette trainer. I love that. So
Thank you.
that was some great information in the show today. So I look forward to seeing you hosting and watching you on right here at the Black Globe Pageants YouTube and internet and whatever sites. I'm so
All
excited.
social media.
All social media, exactly, and podcasts too. So I'm so excited for that. That's wonderful. All right. Well, thank you, Queen Kim, and take us out.
Awesome. My closing statement would be a little bit more serious. I want to talk to you about the impact that you have on yourself and on other people in your family and in your life. Let's talk about 2019. We were hit with COVID. COVID came and it strangled the life out of the world. And I'm sure you probably agree. Everyone was affected by COVID in one tragic way or another. So I want you to ask yourself, what did COVID-19 teach you? What did you learn? Here are some thoughts. If you learned that you don't need to really spend all that money, then save some for a rainy day and for a vacation. If you found out that maybe you don't talk to your family as often as you should, then it's time for you to maybe pick up that phone or write a card or even send a text. And then lastly, if you found out that you do pretty good by yourself, you don't always have to have someone around, and you get a lot of things done when you focus and when you think, and then you find out that you work well under pressure, well, give yourself a pat on the back and congratulate yourself for that, and just keep moving in that fashion. Just keep being proactive and not reactive, and we're all going to be okay. I think everything's going to be all right. So again, I'd like to thank you so much for tuning into Queen's Talk, and I am your host, Kim Anderson, your reigning 2024 Ms. Black Globe International, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.